Hi everyone, welcome back, and I really hope you all are having a nice December. And let me again, share a small incident that happened with me a week ago. You know, I had gone to attend someone's. It was some event, which was from office side, and I went to attend that event, and it so happened that I had my last meal, which was lunch, which was a little bit earlier at around 12:30 p.m. And the event went on for a really long time in the afternoon, and it almost ended, I think, at around 6 o'clock or 6:30 in the evening. So I didn't have any, the evening snack or evening tea or something like that. And we were like actually hungry. And it so happened that somebody suggested a nice restaurant, and it is again actually very well known. And it was the first time that I had gone to that particular restaurant to have some sort of a snack. And we went over there, we ordered something, and I was like, all excited because the menu also looked very, yummy and tempting. And it was like, some dishes were really new and not something that is easily available, at least in the places where I have been to. And I ordered one of the dish, and when I got the dish, I was like, I'm having it. I was like, wow, this is so nice, and I'm definitely coming over here again. And specifically, I'm going to try or eat this dish again because it was so good for me at that time. And I'm like, I came home, I told my mom that, there is so and so restaurant and it is so good, and, we'll definitely go over there again over a weekend and whatever, like just praising the place that, it was actually serving some of the authentic dishes like. And some weeks passed by, and recently I went again with my mom in the evening, again for a evening sort of a snack. And we go there, and again I was all excited. Till the time I reached there, I was excited. Till the time I placed the order, I was excited. And then I got the dish, and when I started having it, for some reason I was not finding it like that wow, like how I had it previously. And then I'm like, what's wrong? Did they change the chef, or something is different? But it was same. It was actually the exact same dish because I even noted the dish last time, the name of the dish, because it was really long. And I was like, I want this thing again. I had it last time, I loved it, and I want to have it again. This time as well. And the second time, the other time that I went recently, I was literally, struggling to have it. I was not feeling like that, wow, that excited when, when I was like taking one piece of it and having. And at that time, I realized this one thing, before going to that place, traveling to that particular restaurant, like before leaving from the house, I had something. I had few cookies, and I was pretty much not so hungry. But since I had praised this place so much, my mom was also excited to go there. And since my previous sort of experience with the place was so good, I was also excited. Though I was not hungry, but I was excited because I had liked it so much the last time. And this time I was actually literally struggling to finish the dish, the same dish that I was so excited for. And this whole thing just got me to this one conclusion, there is so many times people say it. You might have seen it on Instagram, YouTube shorts, or at many places where they say this one line, right? Don't go grocery shopping when you are hungry, because you'll eventually end up picking up the wrong items. And in my case, it was, you know, the last time probably I liked it so much. One of the reasons could be it was a new dish for me, and secondly, I was super hungry. Whereas this time when I go over there, I was satisfied. I was not hungry, like I didn't want food as such. And another thing it was, I'd already tasted the dish, so I wasn't like felt that so wow because I knew how it would look like the whole food. And the main important, I think the most important thing was I wasn't hungry. I was already full with whatever I had previously, some a couple of hour ago. And this thing was like so true, that just because you like something in a certain situation, right? You might, okay, if you can match this, or you can, map it to your professional life. If you are really, really, in a bad, I won't say a bad company as such, but a bad group, a bad team or whatever, something which is like, not getting aligned with your way of working, or you're not getting the deserved promotions, you're not getting the deserved, whatever, maybe increments as how you feel, and then you start seeing that this particular place is bad. You will just like any other place wherever these criteria are getting satisfied, you're getting whatever your deserved increments, you're getting maybe the respect, you are being considered. If all these things are getting somewhere else, you'll eventually feel this other place is really good. It's very common, and that's how it has to be. But if you're satisfied in your first job, right, you're getting everything that you want, you're getting your deserved increments, whatever, the place is good, people are nice, that means you're satisfied, right? You're happy with what you have, or whatever, you don't have this precondition that you are hungry for a change or whatever. Like, you're not feeling that urge, just you, like how I wanted to have food the last time, the very first time that I had gone there. And the second time that I go, I wasn't like wanting to have it, but I wanted to try it because of my previous whatever, like the good experience that I had. So this is what probably is the base case in most of the situations, that you go from one particular, maybe uh, company, or I can even say, if you map it to your relationships, you might shift from one relationship to another relationship when you're getting something in the other one, whatever, the respect, the probably some sort of, people are valuing you in the other person is valuing you compared to whatever your current person you are with, whatever that is lacking in your first one, and if that is getting satisfied in the second one, or you're able to, see yourself in a better position in the next company or with the other person, I think the people definitely go to the, take that jump to the other party. And this is what is probably the primary base of everything, that when I'm making any choice, probably the choice that you make when you're totally like sort of, satisfied and having the best place possible, and then you're making a choice, maybe that will be a wiser decision, because simply because you're lacking in one place and then you go to something else, again you'll find that, you really didn't need it, right? Then again you'll find something that is lacking in the second place as well, then you'll have to go to the third one. Probably this can be one of the reason why, people jump also. And maybe it is giving like so many people that, at least at professional level, it will give people the status, you'll keep on probably making your position better in each company, because you know now what is not there in the first one and what you have to get into in the second one. But again, in personal life, maybe it might create a bit more mess when you try to keep shifting, trying to find the better, probably, person to be with. But yeah, again, it might, I'm not saying it is not needed, but it might be a, really needed thing, because until you probably uh, go through it, it's not easy to comment and say, this is right, this is wrong, this is mess, this is something else. So whenever we are shifting into something else, or we are simply getting excited about something new, we should see in what condition previously we had liked it, right? Like, I liked the food the previous time because I was, main thing is because I was hungry. That is probably the base thing. Even if I had to get anything else at that particular time, I think I would have called it as a star item, This is also very good, this is very nice, and I'll try it again. So, again, like this is with respect to food. If you want to find what is a really nice food or something that food can be called as, you can have it even when you're full. Such type of food you have to find when you are not hungry. Don't go exploring for food or any dish when you are like, hungry and you want to try it out, want to have this or that and term it as a star item. This is absolutely just about food, okay? Nothing about else. And other things probably we have to, make ourselves realize probably that is it, I'm finding the other thing good just because I'm not having it currently? What if I had that thing also and still there are like some other issues gonna come up? So is it worth it? Like, really, do I need to? Probably what I had to do was, I am not hungry. Do I really want to have it? Rather than going there and then forcing myself to have something because I just ordered it and I didn't want to waste the food. So yeah, this is like, something which just, came up in my mind when I was having the food the second time or when I was trying the dish the second time. And this, I had seen this Instagram reel or I don't know, or YouTube short where that person was saying, never go grocery shopping when you're hungry because you might pick up something for yourself which is not healthy. You want that instant gratification, you want your hunger to go at that particular time, so you're just randomly going to pick up anything. So, especially getting into relationships, I would say, is best is go into, I feel again, it is a very opinion of mine, and I think it can probably help anyone who is trying to get into a new thing is not to rush into it just because you don't have it right now. Just because everyone are into a relationships, that doesn't mean that right now. I have seen it with a lot of younger people that since everybody has somebody and when they don't have it, or they don't have a girlfriend or they don't have a boyfriend, they feel that even I need to be that trendy, I need to be with somebody, because I don't whatever, it has become a trend. And then you eventually end up many a times being with somebody who is not worth your time, and you get emotionally hurt and you feel bad for yourself, and there is whole this process of whatever, it becomes a cycle at times. You go from one bad relationship to another one, and then if it continues for like another one or two cycles, you start feeling a little bit worthless. You feel like I wasted my time, I simply this was this way, that was that way. So yeah, take your time, take your probably give it. Best thing is, again, not a sure shot guarantee, but I have said it many a times, giving a time to anything, you know, not jumping into something because just yeah, probably feeling that hunger for it is not gonna be that so worthy. Might be for someone, might not be for everyone. Okay, so yeah, make a wiser decision. Whatever it is, it's your life, it's your mental peace, it's your emotional state that you are like, sort of trading. So do it wisely. If you are somebody very young, take your time. Even if you're old, take your time, because I don't know whether it is worth sometimes wasting time in realizing or rushing into a new thing and then wasting it, just with the regret that it wasn't a good idea. Like while I was having the food the second time, the same dish, the second time I was like, uh, not so good. This probably is little bit of waste of my money and my time as well of traveling to the restaurant. Okay. So yeah, I'll leave you all with this for this weekend. Again, have a great week and stay safe and enjoy December. See you soon. Bye bye.